Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Marcus here again. I'm back here in the afternoon, really evening time. And I have to post this because I was watching some social media and I haven't watched much news today. I've been doing other things, and I find out, or I hear, that on the night of the 11th of June, that in Atlanta, another cop shot another unarmed person. Now, George Floyd has just got put in his grave, and the cop killing has never stopped. So, ladies and gentlemen, evil has determined that black people are not going to live with any peace on this nation. So I have given you, through some of my videos, a description of what represents our Heavenly Father, the God of love. I've given you that. And I want you to know and agree amongst yourselves that I've done a survey over this country with every city. I've asked every city to go through its community and talk with the people and find out the people, identify them that got problems. Can't pay the bills, insurance, health care, all of those different problems that we don't have to worry about. Talk to them about it. Identify them, and then go to the city, to the mayor. Every city in the state, go to your mayor. Identify that to your mayor and ask your mayor, can he fix these problems? And he cannot fix it, ladies and gentlemen, he will tell you. Then I want every city, well, in this state, to come to the state capitol and present your problems to the governor, giving him an opportunity to fix it. And he won't be able to fix it. Then I'm on every city in every state that have gone to their governors. I want all of you to go to Washington, to the White House. I don't care who's there, and tell them the problem and require them to fix it. And they won't be able to fix it. They won't be able to fix it, ladies and gentlemen, because the system that we utilize today is designed not to fix it. The system that we utilize today is designed to fix it. So if you want something fixed, you got to design a system to fix it. And what kind of system would you want designed to fix what? To fix the pain, to fix the suffering, to fix every avenue where those things come from. And you can start by making sure that everybody got a job, and a job of choice. That'll take care of a lot of problems. You can start by making sure that they will have access to food, clothing, and shelter, education, and health care. And if you can't work out a financial system to fit that, then it'll all be done free. You will work, and that will be your payment for your food, your clothing, your shelter, your education, your health care. That will be your support for your transportation, your everything, just your job, whatever job it is, whether it's cleaning a ditch, whether it's cutting trees, whether it's building bridges or highways or buildings. Whatever your job is, you do it. And by the power of God's love, it entitles you. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now that's what God is like. Now, by the fact that this cop killed another guy or shot a guy, what that means is that all of this protest didn't mean a darn thing. Doesn't mean a darn thing. You're talking about going back, doing some legislation on chokeholds. You're doing some this and doing that. Doesn't mean a darn thing, ladies and gentlemen. The only thing that means something is that you change the system. If you don't change the system, you're a part of the system. You're partners with it. If you don't change it, you're partners with it. And I declare that it should be changed. And if you are sitting in your house with a paintbrush getting ready to paint, if you're black, a minority, people of color, and you sitting in your room with a paintbrush trying to paint your living room or your kitchen so it can look decent, you better put that damn brush down and get your tail out here and make sure that we have a tomorrow. Trump is planning on doing everything he possibly can to divide us to such a way that white people think that they're threatened by us. Well, look, ladies and gentlemen, this is what I want to say to you. White people are not threatened by us. They are threatened by themselves. You see, they got the guns. We don't. All we got is a match. They can do this and they can do that. They own everything. We own nothing. When we owned our own, they say, we had a black Wall Street. I wasn't back then. They say the white people went down there and burned everything up. You see, they have a few riots around here in America, and burn up in certain cities, burn up a couple of stuff and people go crazy. But I want you to remember this, ladies and gentlemen, and you remember this quite well. I don't like repeating that policeman's name that killed that great, great individual that God has chosen to represent this moment in time, to show the world how ugly it is and where evil is and how it resides. I don't want to call his name, but that officer that had his knee on George Floyd's neck, I want you to know that there were just 3 other people, according to the reports, that were there, officers. But I want you to know, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit later on, in D.C. or someplace, I saw some officers with billy sticks beating people with their shields. They were knocking people all over every place. I want you to know something. They were the same officers that had their knee on George Floyd's neck. Every last one of them that was hitting people with sticks. They are the same. There's no difference between them. So look, you can't sit down. So I'm saying to black people and people of color, you better stand up and demand right now that change get in motion. Basically, give this country 90 days to get something in action, to assure you that and you're playing a part 100%, to make sure that action is initiated to resolve the problems that we've had. We've had it for 400 years, and I'd be goddamn if we're going to go on anymore. Now, if George, my friend, laid his life down when he didn't even intend to, but he did, and God made him a hero, then every last one of us ought to be laying our lives down so we could be a hero, because we should never have allowed this to happen. So I say we should lay our lives down. Now, when they want to burn us up, we shouldn't take the scrap. When they want to burn us, when they want to shoot us and beat us up, make sure you own their property. Make sure they tear up their own property. If they want to bomb something, make sure they bomb their own buildings. Make sure they bomb their own towns. Make sure they bomb their own cities. You don't have a city. But make the statement. If you cannot be treated as a citizen on this earth by the power of God, then they will never be respected as nothing but a demon from the pit of hell. They will never be respected by us as nothing but a demon from the pit of hell. And the only way we'll change our view is when they give us something else to see. I think I'll go on back home now. I might have made somebody mad. If I didn't, I wasted my time.